What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I know I haven't filmed in a very long time, like over a month, but I figured just be back with another video. And today we actually have a special guest, my friend Eli.
What's up, guys?
You should check out his channel. It's called Ladeep Family. I'll pop a link in the description. Make sure to subscribe to his channel if you haven't already.
Yep.
Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys the difference between a long iron swing and a hybrid swing, what you can do with each different club, and what their perks are. So, Eli, if you want to stand somewhere where I won't hit you, basically I have a 4 iron, and I have my 4 hybrid right there. Eli's holding it, and oh wow, that's me. The 4 iron is supposed to be generally a very low lofted club, and the flight path is very low, so it's a good club if you want to keep it out of the wind. But the only thing is, if you really want to use a long iron at just like you would use your hybrid, you would have to have a very fast club head speed, and that's hard for beginners like me. That's why I don't use 4 irons that much, but sometimes I use it when I can. This club was originally supposed to be just a lower lofted version of a short iron, like a 7 iron, and was supposed to hit further, but people didn't realize that it was so hard to hit back then. And recently they just came out with a hybrid, and that's what Eli's holding. Some pros are even substituting their long irons for some hybrids. So I'll show you how to. The first difference between these clubs is a setup. When you are swinging with your long iron, you want the ball to be placed right underneath your left pec. If you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, it would be your right pec. I know on the camera it looks like I'm left-handed, but I'm really not because the camera's mirrored. It's backwards. And you want it underneath your left pec so that you have enough room to swing up on the ball, but you don't have to swing down on it, because then that doesn't get enough loft. So also, of course, since it's very low lofted, you want to hit up on the ball. And generally that is happening because people like to drop their right shoulder, and that's okay, but it doesn't get you to hit up on the ball completely. What you really have to do is commit into the swing and hit it almost level, but go through the ball, not across it. So here's just a basic demo. That wasn't the best shot ever, but I was able to get good contact. I probably didn't hit it as far as usual, but if you watch the replay in slow motion, you'll see that I came back straight and I went through the ball, whereas across the ball I would have sliced it or shanked it. So that's and some of the perks of this club, since it's very low lofted, you can take recovery shots with this. It's a very good club if you want to hook. You play a nice hook into the fairway. I generally keep this in my bag, not for shots off the fairway if I want to lay up, but for those recovery shots. Maybe if I'm underneath a tree and I want to hit it really low, I'd use this 4 iron. And I'll hit one more just to show you guys again. Of course, you set up with the ball underneath your left pec. You want your grip to be normal. You're going to drop your right shoulder just a bit, and you're going to swing through that ball, coming straight back, and then going in, hitting the ball on the inside. Of course, I also didn't hit that one as well, but you get the gist. So that's the 4 iron. And now I'll show you guys how to hit this hybrid. This hybrid actually came in with my set, and it's helped me a lot while I've had it, because it's been great as a club just to give me a nice layup on a long par 4 or maybe even a short par 5 if I'm looking for a par or a birdie. Usually I don't go under par, but sometimes I do. The setup of this club is very different from the long iron. Since it has this gigantic head, since it's got a bigger head, a bigger skull than the long iron, it generally hits higher. So you don't need to be hitting up on the ball. You can hit down on it just like you hit with your short irons. That's why people like beginners or people like seniors generally use these and not long irons, because maybe they have a slower swing speed, or it's just an easier club to use, I'd say, even for the people who have fast club speeds. Setup, you want to set up probably about, not in the very center, but like half a ball position closer to your left foot. So that would be very close to your left pec, but not in the center and not on the left pec completely. And you don't technically have to hit through the ball, but I like hitting through the ball because then that gives me that nice, satisfying draw, as people really like seeing. And this club, it can be used, of course, as a layup club because it goes a lot higher. The only thing is you won't be able to keep it out of the wind because of how high this club hits. So the swing, it's very similar to the swing of a short iron. You definitely do not want to swing this like you would swing your fairway wood. Even though it looks like one, you shouldn't swing it like that, because then you might end up topping it or sculling it, and that is not good. So, of course, you want to come straight back, and if you want to draw, you're going to come on the inside, but you also got to jolt that knee up so that you don't slice it. If you don't jolt that knee up, your club face could end up open, and you could slice it. And if you jolt that knee up, then you could get that extra power that you really need, maybe 10 yards more, or 5 yards more. So it makes a huge difference, I've learned. So I'm going to do one demo, and then I'll show you once more. So you saw that setup was, of course, just like a short iron. I swung back like I did with the short iron. I hit down like I did with the short iron. Only thing is, you don't want to make a huge divot with this, because the moment you make that divot, this club slows down. You can either chunk it, or you could just hit it like 20 yards less than you usually do. And that's what I've seen a lot of people do, and it doesn't help them. So this is how you can improve on that. You can just barely skim that ground. If you want, you can make a tiny bruise in it, or a small divot. Not a big divot, because if you make a big divot, then it slows that club down, or you might end up chunking it. So I'm going to skim the club on the ground, and if I'm not going to move this mat too much, otherwise that would mean that I'm making a big divot if I were on real grass. So let's try this one more time. So that one, I don't think I touched the ground that much at all. I mean, since the impact of the ball, the mat moved, but I don't think I touched the ground. Well, thanks you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe to Eli's YouTube channel, Ladeep Family. And if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's go. Remember, guys, once we get to 100 subscribers, we'll do a hole-in-one challenge with 50 balls. Yep, see ya.